Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. This is my first video post Hurricane Helene. The last that I was sharing with you guys, we were getting ready and prepping. We did dodge a major bullet. The hurricane was supposed to come straight to me here in Tallahassee, Florida. But at the last minute, it shifted east. It went up through Taylor County, Florida. Really did a lot of damage to our neighbors in Perry, Steinhatchee, just unbelievable damage. It first kind of went around the Tampa, St. Pete area, so much flooding in St. Pete. And then it made its way up through Georgia and into the Carolinas, up to Tennessee. I think there's even effects up into Virginia. So much mass destruction, flooding. It's a terrible situation. I'm so grateful to be here. I'm grateful I have a home. I was not sure if I was going to have one as of today. And I'm so grateful I have a beauty room to film from. But I acknowledge that my relief is others' pain, unfortunately. So my thoughts are so with those that are affected. I'm sure there are probably some of you guys out there in these areas or families in these areas. I actually have family as well I'm waiting to hear from that we're worried about. They are right in the Burnsville, North Carolina area where there's major flash floods. They don't have cell service, so we can't get a hold of them. Yeah, lots of not so great things going on right now. So my heart is with everyone, but I do want to keep filming. I want to try to bring you guys the Ipsy Part 3 spoilers that I wasn't able to get to while prepping for the hurricane. Now that things are better in my area and I now have power, I even have power, guys. I mean, I'm just so lucky. I was not expecting to have any power for weeks. I was not sure if I was going to have a house, like I said. But anyway, we're going to get to it, and we are going to talk about Ipsy add-ons as well as the Boxycharm spoilers I wasn't able to get to before for you. So we're going to cover all of the rest of that in time for your choice days for Boxy and add-ons starting October 1st through 3rd. So if you want to hear everything that's going to be inside the Ipsy October 2024 boxes, stick around and we will dive right on it. All right, guys, so sorry about that very long intro, but definitely, you know, wanted to just express that update. I've been updating you in my community tab, but being my first video back, I'm kind of like, let's talk about it. Let's talk about what's going on and just have that unified prayers and thoughts and positive vibes for all of those affected right now. So anyway, I do have two previous spoilers videos out there for Ipsy for October. I've already brought you guys kind of the initial sneak peek at a lot of different spoilers, and then I brought you guys more of the Ipsy Glam Bag ones. We talked about the Choice and Power Picks. So what I haven't been able to get to is Boxycharm and then all of the add-ons. So that's what we're going to dive into. So I'm going to go ahead and first start off with Boxycharm. Keep in mind, guys, I do put timestamps in the caption. So you've probably made it this far to get past my intro. I'm sure it was wordy for you, but I will put timestamps down in the caption so that you can skip to exactly which parts you are interested in and get past any of my babbling that you don't want to hear. So just wanted to let you know about that. So we'll go ahead and start with Boxycharm and try to discuss what was officially Choice versus Power Picks. All right, guys, we're going to start with Power Picks first. Things that I know that have been confirmed for Boxycharm for Power Picks. And then we'll talk about what I know is confirmed for Choice. And then I do have the possible Beauty Boost product too. All right, so the first confirmed Power Pick for Boxycharm is that to vegan green glow up cream. We've already talked about the details on this one a little bit in that initial part 1 spoilers video, so I won't go into much detail, but just know that it is one of the Power Picks. Okay, and then we have the Ciete London Dewy Skin Vitamin C Glass Glow Primer is another one. I think this is a new one. I don't remember covering it last time. So I think it will be a good product. However, I think that it might be old. Again, another old one. It's kind of out there on like eBay and all and hard to find out there. So I'm thinking it's one of those oldies. It retails for like somewhere in the 30s. It depends on where you find it. It's currently retailing for about $32 on Amazon. But it's one of those, it's going to give you a very luminous glow with a dewy glass-like finish. It includes vitamin C for brightening. So it's supposed to be very moisturizing, nourishing, and brightening are kind of the key features of this one. It also includes dragon fruit and yuzu and vitamin E. So I think very just moisturizing properties. With it being such a moisturizer, I didn't know if this was like a primerizer, but I think it's still just a primer, but a very, very dewy finish, very moisturizing, hydrating one. So maybe not as good for those oily skin folks as far as a primer goes. All right, next we did talk about the Tarte liquid blush, the Shape Tape liquid blush. I already had that one in the part 1 spoilers too, I think, so check that out if you want more details, but this is confirmed as a power pick. And also we talked about the Lunar Beauty highlight palette as well, and this is confirmed as a power pick as well. I am totally here for it. I would love to get this one. Okay, and then we had the Tula. I think we talked about this one. This is the Triple Hydra Complex Day and Night Serum. So another one I think we already covered in the part 1 spoilers. So it has been confirmed as a power pick as well. Okay, and then we have another power pick that looks new to me. This one is from Eloise Beauty, and it's a Goddess eyeshadow palette. I'm loving the colors in it. It's got that kind of, a few bluey, very shimmer. They look pigmented, but I don't know. So we do have an eyeshadow palette or the Lunar Beauty highlight palette. Both are being considered power picks. So my guess is you're going to get, you probably won't get both palettes. You'd probably get one of these 2 palettes. Ipsy usually does always give us a palette of some kind in Boxycharm a lot of times. So I think these are the 2 you'd be choosing from. And I'm not seeing it on Eloise's site. I think it was sold out, but I can't tell what the retail value is on it for you, or I don't have any swatches for you either, but it looks really pretty, some of these colors. So, okay, so that's everything on power picks that I know. Now we'll talk about the choice items. Only a couple of ones that I know of that are actually confirmed for choice. All right, so kicking it off with Boxycharm Choice products, we have Clara's New York Brightening Vitamin C Facial Serum. So it should be trying to target discoloration as well as evening the skin tone and fine lines and wrinkles. According to Ipsy, it's made with sodium hyaluronate, however you say that, to deeply hydrate your complexion. Also, rose flower water to help with soothing and smoothing. So another brand I really don't know that much about. You can find it on Amazon or on their site. I do know this is non-comedogenic and safe for sensitive skin, dermatologist tested and all of that, and it retails for about $25. Okay, and then Ipsy is also listing the Ciate London Dewy Skin Tint. So that's different from the primer. So the primer, I think the Dewy Primer is for a power pick. This one is actually for choice. So it actually has like a cushion-like balm, and it's gonna give another luminous. So again, this is kind of dewy skin. Not great for the oily skin folks, but great for my skin type. A natural coverage, ultra dewy, glass-like finish. It's infused with vitamin C. It is brightening. It also has yuzu and dragon fruit antioxidants, and it also has HA for a lot of hydration. It has a very radiant, dewy skin finish it's going to give. So both kind of in this dewy skin line, I guess. I'm actually here for it, and I love Ciate London products myself, but it seems like we've got a lot of products going on for my skin type right now, and this might be a little, you know, where's the stuff for the oily skin folks this time, right? So this one at least is not as old, and you can find it on their site. It retails for $32. There's a good bit of shades, it looks like, so hopefully with it being a choice product, you can find a good shade for you. It does say that it's going to be like a semi-sheer skin tint finish. Okay, so that's honestly everything I know for choice products for Boxycharm. Not a whole lot. There's a few others out there that we mentioned in the part 1 videos that I'm not sure if they're a choice or power pick. Like there was the First Aid Beauty. We had the Kevin Aucoin lip cream. We have that Makeup Forever. So is it setting spray, I think. So another one, I'm not sure if it's power pick or choice. So those will be mysteries, but still possible spoilers, and they were listed in Ipsy's official spoilers, so they should still be showing up for us, which I'm really glad for because those are good ones. Okay, so that was everything for Boxycharm, and then we also have a Beauty Boost Spoiler that I don't know if it's been 100% confirmed, but this is what we're leaning towards. Okay, so Beauty Boost is looking like it's going to be the Murad Retinol Re-Sculpt Overnight Treatment. Let's talk about this, guys. I want to give you guys a lot of caution in case you're not familiar with retinol, with an A-L. So there is a difference between retinol, O-L, on the end, and retinol, A-L. And I've talked about this before, but in case you're new, always want to give you guys this caution. Very powerful ingredient for sure. It really encourages collagen production. You know, it is your anti-aging friend, no doubt. A lot of miracles that this can do because it's basically a very intense form of vitamin A, a lot more intense though than retinol with a OL. It is more like closer to like a retinoid. Okay, so there is a big difference. It's just a lot more intense. The reason I give you a caution about it is because you have to be so careful with retinoids, retinol. I have a whole video out there of a really bad reaction I had to a retinoid cream. So if you're going to use it, definitely do your research and go very slow on it. I feel like these products are put out there without a lot of cautions, and sometimes you don't even want to follow the directions on the product itself. They don't always give us the best directions. Follow a dermatologist's directions on this so you don't end up like me. Basically, it is not great for people with sensitive skin. So I don't tend to have sensitive skin. However, I have very dry, mature skin. So if you have dry, mature skin, it can really wreak havoc on you too if you don't go very slow. And so what I mean by that is don't apply it every day. Start off like twice a week. Really sandwich it with extra moisture. Just, you know, don't necessarily follow the instructions on the back, because that's what I did. I followed the instructions from the actual product itself, and I was applying too much. So I just wanted to give you that caution on it. But if you do it correctly and you have a lot of patience with it and you follow through and are consistent with it for months and months and months, it can really have some very powerful results and really help your skin. In this particular product, they are saying it's 2.5 times more effective than free retinol, even more effective than your regular retinols, but it's supposed to be gentle on the skin, they're saying, but I would still just caution you guys. It retails for $105, so this is definitely a Beauty Boost worthy product, you know, because we're supposed to get a pretty high retail value with our Beauty Boost product. So this one includes kangaroo paw flour, never heard of that ingredient before, and an olive leaf extract. They're supposed to really help with sagginess, the appearance of smooth wrinkles and whatnot. I think it's supposed to be a really good one for like the jowls and saggy like neck, you know, this area, which I'll be honest is definitely something I'm wanting to target, but I am just terrified of retinol now. So I don't know. It includes oat lipids, alpha glucan, really helps replenish ceramides and increases the moisture and soothes the skin. So it's a toss-up. It's like, you know, it definitely is targeting a lot of things I would really love to target. I've also had some problems with Murad that, you know, that I've tried in the past too. I've had some sensitivities. So between it being a retinol and Murad, I'm very leery myself. So I just want to give you guys that caution. If you have any sensitive skin or really dry, mature skin, which is what this is targeting, unfortunately, just go slow and be careful. But yeah, so that's supposed to be our Beauty Boost. Not 100% confirmed, but it's kind of leaning that way. All right, so we covered Boxycharm and Beauty Boost. Now let's talk about the add-ons. As I've talked to you guys before with the add-ons, it's supposed to all be the same, whether you have Glam Bag or Boxycharm, from what I hear from you guys, from what you've told me. Because keep in mind, guys, that I get it in PR, so I don't have access to add-ons or Choice. I get whatever Ipsy sends me usually, but I like to keep you guys as informed as I can. And so I'm going on what a lot of you guys tell me, and that is that the add-ons, even though they list them as specific Glam Bag add-ons and Boxycharm add-ons, it's still like all in the same pot to choose from. So I'll still share with you what they've officially shared as specifically Glam Bag Add-ons versus Boxycharm, but keep in mind, I think it's all kind of the same. So the official ones for Boxycharm, there's only two that Ipsy has shared with us. One is the Buxom Cosmetics Plump Shot Sheer Tint in the shade Fuchsia U. So I'll share, I think of that kind of hot pink fuchsia is the color. And this includes vegan collagen peptides, hyaluronic acid, and botanical oils like jojoba oil and avocado oil to help your lips be very plump and hydrated. Okay, I'll give my review real quick. I finally picked up my first one, my first plump shot, and I got this on the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale, and I have tried it out, and I have to say it stings, it stings, it stings. And I'm not a big fan of stinging ones. A lot of times, if they are plumpers, though, they do sting. There's some that don't, even when they're plumping. This is definitely one that does. So while I liked how it looked, I barely am going to reach for it because of how it stings. So I do want to give you that review and disclaimer. If you hate the stinging ones, you will probably not want the Buxom, but if you don't mind them, go for it, because it's a great one as far as how it looks on your lips. So I was excited about this until I tried it. Unfortunately, it's kind of my review and take on it. And typically they do retail for $29. Okay, and then the second thing that they've listed as an official Boxycharm add-on, this is exciting. It is the Elemis Gentle Foaming Facial Wash. Yay! This is a foaming cleanser, purifying. It's made with Amazonian Pracoxy oil. I cannot say that. Apple amino acids and orange peel wax. Supposed to really help remove the makeup and impurities, keep the skin's moisture barrier in check. So it's really high in behenic acid. I don't know how to pronounce that one either, but this really helps replenish the lipid layer, and it's clean and cruelty-free. So originally it was retailing for about $40, but it's available now around like the $34 range, like places like Macy's. I love Elemis. Just about anything Elemis, give it to me. I'd be very excited to have this one. So one of my favorite skincare brands of all. I'm always happy to see an Elemis show up in Ipsy. All right, now we have the ones that I think they're showing more as an official add-on for Glam Bag, but again, I think all of these are probably just in general your add-ons. So we have some really good ones. We're kicking it off with Goldfaden MD, the Fluorescence Oil. I think this is a facial oil, and I think the facial oils are good this time of year as we're moving into the fall and winter. Our skin gets even more dry, and facial oils just really like pack on the moisture deep into the skin. So this is actually a pretty high-end product. It retails for $129, places like Bloomingdale's, and it's supposed to be non-greasy, just a very anti-aging product. It's an elixir treatment that's, you know, gonna, like I said, very hydrating, but it's also really supposed to be improving skin color and the tone and really boosting radiance. It includes omega fatty acids, vitamins A, C, and E, and really targeting fine lines and wrinkles too with those, and the discoloration and inflammation, and also targeting reduced pore size. Also includes Kalahari oil, Mungongo oil, and Baobab oil. If I can ever pronounce any of these guys. They all kind of help shield the skin against environmental stress. So basically this is a pretty, you know, high-end coveted product. Okay, next we have the Morphe Continuous Prep and Set Mist. This is a setting spray. It's been a really good one. I've used it, you know, and with everything going on with Morphe, it is a slashed price, but one that stays on the market still. It's looking like it's around like the $13 retail range right now. It was originally around $20, but this one is, being a setting spray, it's not necessarily a fixing spray. This is kind of more like skincare treating somewhat, because it amps up the ceramides. It really hydrates and nourishes the skin, strengthens the skin barrier. It has electrolytes that enhance moisture to give a healthy glow. So it's one of those that's a setting spray more for, you know, prepping the skin while you're doing the makeup, and you can set it and lock it in too, but it's going to be more for that really nice morphing of your makeup to give you a very fresh, radiant, beautiful, glowing, hydrated look. And if you guys get confused about the difference between what different setting spray do, like a true setting spray like this one versus a fixing spray. I do have a video out there a while ago where I kind of explained in a little bit more depth about this, where I was testing out the Milk Makeup setting spray versus the Urban Decay All Nighter. So just to give you a little bit more background in setting sprays. Okay, and then they are also, again, listing the same Buxom Cosmetics Plump Shot. So I guess similar in the Glam Bag as for Boxy. Then they move on to the Danessa Myricks Beauty Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder in Flushed. I'm really excited about this because I can actually share it with you in person. I just got this one in the Allure Best of Beauty box, so I have it and I can swatch it. I'll be right back. Okay, so actually there's different shades of it and they're not really sharing with us which exact shades they are. They tell us that we can either get rosy pink or terracotta on the cheeks, but it's a skin blurring blush. But I will swatch mine. It is in the shade Rose and Brunch, just to give you a feel for like what it looks like texture wise and everything. It is a very, it's like a creamy blush. It's ultra pigmented and I've tried it on once and I really, really, really like it. And I'm really glad to own it now. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I think it's very it's buildable, but pigmented, very flattering, to the skin. But see, when you blend it out, it will be a little more subtle too. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. I'm so glad I own it now. And so that is one of the add-ons. I'm kind of thinking, so this is described as a neutral rosy pink. So I'm kind of thinking, since they said one of the color choices would be a rosy pink, then maybe it's this one. So if you get the choice and they offer you the Rosé and Brunch, it's this one, so that you know your shade. And it typically retails for about $25. All right, and then we have our controversial Fenty Beauty perfume. We've talked about this one because we've gotten a few reviews from folks saying the Fenty perfume, one of the Fenty perfumes was stinky, but then some who said, no, it's amazing, and that she makes amazing fragrance. I think she's got a new one, right? I don't know if this is the new one. I can't remember. But this is, all it says is Fenty Eau de Perfume. So I don't know, but the notes on it are going to be, it's floral. So says you'll fall in love with the hypnotic mix of spice sprinkled floral notes like magnolia and Bulgarian rose, blend with hints of tangerine and the softest musk, giving you a full-bodied fragrance that blooms with your skin's unique chemistry. So it might really depend on your skin. Like it might be really made to kind of, I don't know. I mean, all fragrances kind of like it shifts with your skin chemistry anyway. So based on the shape of it, it does look like it's probably the travel spray, which retails for $39. I guess this is the only one out there. So this is probably the older one, but I feel like I heard she's coming out with a new scent or something, so I'll be excited about that. But yeah, and this may be one that has been in our spoilers before and we were all wondering about it. So let me know, guys, if y'all picked this one up before or got it, and how you're liking it. Just, is it going to be a good one? Okay, and then the last one I'm seeing is the Murad Rapid Dark Spot Correcting Serum. So we have more Murad here. We got a theme going on. This is going to help also with sunspots and uneven skin tone. So it is a serum and it's a patented, resorcinol technology, which really helps diffuse and diminish discoloration. It's also got glycolic acids, so it's going to bring dull and rough looking skin back to life. So probably a little bit exfoliating if it's got the glycolic acid in it. And so this one retails for $83 on their site. Supposedly major results. Like 84% showed a reduction in dark spots in just 2 weeks, so 14 days. So that's everything though, everything that I know on add-ons, and then everything overall. So some good looking things. I think it's looking promising. Remember that your choice day for all of these add-ons, as well as for Boxycharm, start October 1st through 3rd. I'm going to assume all my Glam Bag folks have probably already done their choices, and I think I probably missed it, guys. I was very busy, and then this hurricane prep and all that. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on it all, how it's looking. Make sure that you stick around because I will definitely be bringing you my unboxing when I get my October boxes in. I am so behind on checking email though. I haven't looked to see if a shipping notice has gone out or not. Whew. I like to bring you guys the unboxing if it comes. It usually comes in time for choice day, so I try to get that to you so it helps you with your choice, and then I follow right behind that with a try on of everything. So we do like a full face of makeup using all that makeup, and then like all the reviews and first impressions, so that I try to help you guys with your choice period. So if it comes in that time period still, before it's too late for you guys, I'll definitely try to do my best to bring that video to you, or both videos to you, so be looking for that. And again, thank you so much for all the prayers and well wishes. I felt so loved and covered in your prayers, and I so appreciate it. It really worked. I unfortunately see that others are really suffering, and my heart goes out to them and to any of you guys affected and any of your family. I really pray for safety for you all, and yeah, for a quick recovery. And so with that, I will end it here. And make sure that if you want to continue seeing spoilers, you stick around. I do a lot of Ipsy here, a lot of other popular beauty boxes, mystery boxes, all the fun and other fun beauty reviews and vlogs. So you won't want to miss it. You'll want to pop that subscribe and turn the notification bells to on so you don't miss it in the future. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.